Welcome back to the Mindfulness Series. I'm Ashley Mazurek. Today we're going to do a different meditation. I know we were on track with doing our bowls, but today I had an idea that I think would be fun and interesting. We're going to need a piece of paper. I'm going to use a little journal of mine and a pen or a pencil. So go ahead and pause this and go and get your piece of paper and pencil. Once you've got your piece of paper and pencil, we're going to take this opportunity to do a meditation for about 10 minutes where we're going to focus on our thoughts. So what is it that you think about? And so let me just explain why we're going to do this. We're going to give the idea of recording our thoughts, what we're thinking, and find out how present you are. And so when we're not in the now, we're somewhere else. We're either in the past or we're in the future. And so where are you? Are you in planning mode? Are you thinking about past experiences, past traumas, past people? And so with that in mind, it allows us to understand what we may need to work on in the future, and then more importantly, focus on how present we truly are. So when we do our meditation, for every thought that comes up, I want you to write it down so that you have a list. And on my little journal, I put the date so that you can always look back and see how long into your meditation and what were you thinking about? Are you always thinking about the past, or are you always working on planning the future? And so we're going to record that. And with that, I want you to then focus on the rest of your day being present. And so the question can be, well, how do you be present? So one of the things that I do, and I'm not saying that you have to do this, but it's an idea. I typically, to keep myself present, I will make myself comment on things that are going on and create a positive, because we want our energy system to be positive and happy and joyful and at peace. And we know from the past that when we are grateful and when we are appreciative, it's positive. And we want our cells to have positivity so that they can expand and be strong. If they close and they create, and there's negativity created, there's degeneration within cells, which ultimately leads to viruses and cancer and ill will. Because when a cell starts to degenerate, it gets smaller and smaller, and then it ends up having any kind of degeneration that is inside the cell will eventually spread itself. And how it spreads is it seeps out through the cell and creates RNA and spreads. RNA, which is the degeneration of DNA, is RNA. So what I want us to do is go throughout our day and make comments. Like when I walk my dog, I'll constantly, my focus is to walk my dog, enjoy nature. And when I feel myself drifting into like, what do I got to do after I walk the dog? And what do I got to do tonight? What am I going to make dinner? I will then notice the plants. Notice this person's yard. Oh, I love that car that just passed. Oh, look how pretty the sky is. Oh, the temperature and the weather today is so beautiful. That is how I stay present, is by being aware of my environment. And to me, that's awareness. And to me, that's presentness. And it's keeping any kind of negative thought out and a positive thought in. Anytime I'm people watching, I always recognize that whoever I see is me. I am them. Every person is somehow connected energetically. And so to stay out of the judgment, you know the phrase of I am them. And that keeps you present with knowing and saying that to the degree that you judge, you're judging self. And so let's go ahead and start this meditation. Take a deep breath in, exhale through the mouth. So in. Remember, our focus is on our diaphragmatic breathing. One last time before we go into breathing through our nose, in and out. All right. In your nice upright seated position, go ahead and close your eyes. And remember, your journal is nearby with your pen or pencil to make your notes. one last breath. Breathe in and exhale into your hands and your feet. Wiggle your hands and feet. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. My apologies, we went a little longer than expected. I got a little too comfortable. One suggestion, hopefully you've got your items written down. Don't judge it for a lot if there is any. I want you to focus on what the list entails, and then offer one of the suggestions for me when I'm meditating and I find myself thinking about something. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll focus on like the air conditioner turning on, or if there's a sprinkler on outside, I'll focus on that sound, or like there's a fountain I hear next door. Focusing on that sound and just listening to it helps stay present. Otherwise, oftentimes I just think about energy flowing in and out of my body. These are all things that maintain the presentness and without the thought. Not that thought is bad. So you might want to use this meditation more often. When you do have a busy mind and you tend to do your meditation and put it this way, if you can't do it in the morning when you're at your clearest, in your afternoon after you've already mind's been woken up, then it's oftentimes I'll tell clients to start their meditation, and if a to-do comes up that makes them want to stop their meditation, write it down and have confidence that as soon as their meditation, because they've written it down, it will be done. So that's all for today. Thanks for sticking here with me in this mindfulness series and staying dedicated to your own practice so that you become better, then we all become better people, happier people, more peaceful, more joy, more connected. And we'll see you next time on the mindfulness series. Have a great rest of your day.